Welcome to the Honey Soul Child Bottega YouTube channel, where we explore the hidden realms of the soul, harness the power of energy shifts, and embark on a profound healing journey beyond religious beliefs. This channel are intended for entertainment purposes only. As the future is not set in stone, we encourage you to use the messages as guidance, taking what resonates and leaving what does not. Remember, your interpretation matters most, and you have the power to shape your own destiny. Alright, so rising everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am your Chakra priestess here to do a celebrity video request reading on Herofiennes. Hold on, let me get the correct pronunciation.
Herofiennes Tiffin.
Okay, Herofiennes Tiffin, there we go. Herofiennes Tiffin and Josephine Langford. I don't know these two for a can of paint, but just basic research on what they do is they are on a show together called After We Collide. I do not watch that show either, okay? But just based on a couple of things that I gathered, is their birthdays. Well, they're both 26, okay, obviously. But their birthday, Hero's birthday is November 6th, 1997, which he is a Scorpio. And Josephine Langford is she was born August 18th, 1997, which makes her Leo, borderline Virgo, but she's a Leo. Okay, so both of them are fixed signs, okay? Fixed fire with the Leo with Josephine, and fixed Scorpio with Hero, okay? Let's see what else. 1997, the year that they were born. They were born in the year universal year 8. So this year is very pivotal for them, okay? This is like a pinnacle year for them. Okay, meanwhile, they both have the life path of 7, which was last year's universal year. Okay, universal year 7 was last year. So this is very interesting. I'm already intrigued. Okay, shouts out to the viewer who commented about doing these two. But the life path of 7 just means that they have a thirst for knowledge, to explore their surroundings and develop both mentally and spiritually. Okay, so seems like last year was the focus, and this is on a collective standpoint, but definitely with them, with the life path of 7 that they have together, was their main focus is to basically gather themselves accordingly, and attain wisdom and they are seekers of reality. I forgot to mention that too. Life path of 7 people, they are seekers of reality and look out to attain wisdom, because it's all about soul healing. It's all about tapping to the spiritual side of yourself. Making sure that relationship between you and your higher self, or you and source, is on the same page. Okay, so they both have a quest for knowledge, a thirst for knowledge. So I find that very intriguing, to say the least. It seems like they have Virgo qualities, but with that in mind, since the number 7 is like a thirst for knowledge type of, that definitely gives like between Virgo, Gemini, and Sagittarius energy, because Sagittarius is like truth seeking and higher learning. And then Virgo is like that analytical, detail oriented, and then Gemini is very like communicative standpoint. But yeah. Okay, so we're dealing with a Scorpio and we're dealing with a Leo. Okay, all right. I'm not sure if they are a couple or not. By the way, it was requested. It seems like she wanted to do in a couple standpoint. I did see like a story, like a, how should I say it? Thing. What is it? A headline. There we go. I did see a headline of rumors of them being together. So that's probably why a specific person requested this, but we're going to get into it, okay? Scorpio and Leo. I associate both of those zodiacs with the sacral chakra, which deals with intimate relationships, inner child healing, relationship with parents, and feelings and emotions, okay? And Leos, they can be associated with the heart chakra too, because, you know, they are very wholeheartedly people, okay? All right, so let's get a card for Hero. What's the tea with Hero? What's Hero's energy looking like? I'm going in this blind as a bat, y'all, because again, I don't know these two people. We're gonna get insight, right? We're gonna get some insight from them. Oh, quite stubborn energy, to say the least, because ain't no card came out from yet. Okay. Card that came out for him is Midas. So we got Midas coming from him. Midas Miser is saying entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything into gold, delight in sharing life's riches. The shadow attribute, we got hoarding money and emotions, excessive fear of losing your wealth. Okay now, what's going on, Hero? Okay, this picture says a lot. You see, this person is like, la la la, everything I touch turns to gold. And then you see this person on the bottom that's like, I gotta make sure my money and my resources are, you know, my ducks are in the row. Because is he a penny pincher, to say the least? At the bottom of the deck, we have addict. So it says helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. With the shadow attribute, we have compromises integrity and honesty. Allows an addictive pattern to have authority over your inner spirit, and that could be regarding to his money, his stability, his structure, and survival. Because, you know, with this red being highlighted here, it signifies the root chakra for me, just like this green signifies the heart. So Hero, what's going on, buddy? What's going on? Okay, so what about Miss Josephine? What's her energy looking like? Josephine. Let's see. We have healer coming from her. It says passion to serve, having the passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Ability to help transfer pain into healing. And then shadow attributes. We have taken advantage of those who need help or failing to care for oneself. Interesting. At the bottom of the deck for her, we have a rebel. So we have, it says challenges authority to affect social change, as well as rejects spiritual systems that do not serve her inner needs. And then we have the shadow attributes. We have rejects legitimate authority out of anger, or rebels out of peer pressure or fashion. Okay, so both of these cards are like in a spectrum of green, so to speak. So we got some heart qualities with her in that matter. So with the healer card, you do see this person is doing like some Reiki healing on this individual. You know, life force energy, light mindedness. But also when it comes to a healer, you have to be able to take care of yourself so you can be able to have the energy to take care of others. So if she has a quality of a characteristic of her that she doesn't mind helping or serving others, or is a giver in a situation, the, as a giver, as a healer, and in a situation, I hope she is doing her due diligence to take care of herself, so she can continue to be a um a rebel of a revolutionary in that matter. Okay. And also to be able to be able to also being a healer means um establish good boundaries, healthy boundaries, so you won't be able to be taken advantage by others as well. All right. So let's get some clarifying cards for this matter. Clarify heroes cards. Well, we got running chicken with his head cut off. So there seems to be some overwhelm, a little bit of chaos, stress that he is going through right now. But there is a need for him to refocus. Um, but it seems like he can be sweet as pie as well. Um, sweet as a Georgia peach. Tender. Yeah, okay. It may come across as him being a caring person, but meanwhile in the background is like chaos. you know, or it's getting like he there's some overthinking, or maybe some over yeah, it may be possibly some overthinking in that matter, or his mind may be going 50 miles an hour and he's just trying to figure out how to decipher which way to go, and that sorts of things. And that's why there's a need for him to refocus, so he won't be able to be in this addict repulsive energy, um or always being in fear of something, a fear of losing something. Okay. I know that for a fact. Your mind cannot be all over the place and you're trying to hold it all together. That's definitely a no-no. Okay. All right. With Josephine, her cards. Clarify her cards, please. We got there's more than one ways to skin a cat with the breakthrough card coming out. And no thank you, kiss my grits. Learning, okay, all right, here we go, boom. Learning how to say no, learning how to walk away with some self-respect. She's learning her strength, she's knowing her worth, because again, she's figuring out some ways. There are other ways to get to a goal. You just gotta follow your instincts, follow your intuition to get to that goal, right? Some attributes, some shadow cards and hidden blockages. For a hero, we got drama. What? Creates a lot of drama. Look. Creates and attracts a lot of drama or chaotic life, unstable relationships. What is going on with hero, bro? On hindsight, he doesn't need to be afraid to burn a few bridges in order to stop attracting drama, stop creating your own stories. Meanwhile, at the bottom, we have love life. Your love life is somehow causing you to get sidetracked and off balance. He needs to remember that he can have it all, but of course, you gotta work out that work-life balance, because obviously that's keeping you is not he's not focused. How about that? It's not keeping him focused. Legal matters is at the top. Bad contract, not paying debts, divorce, avoiding responsibility, shady work. He needs to be able to restore some harmony and face his life honestly, no matter how inconvenient that truth might be. If you choose to proceed with integrity and honesty, you may find yourself on a stable pathway toward success. So this is Libra energy with legal matters. Legal matters either with the justice system, like some it don't even have to be lawsuits, but that's just one thing that comes into mind when it comes to Hollywood. There's always a lawsuit, right? But also with relationships being highlighted here is somehow it's affecting on how he goes about his day-to-day routine. Okay. It I don't know if it seems like he's losing himself within this matter because there's so much chaos going on, but he needs to get together, all right? Meanwhile, with Josephine, some hidden blockages, all right? What's the hidden blockages for her? We have, is he a sidebar? Is he a Casanova? Oh, Casanova. Is he a Casanova? Hey, just throwing it out there. Okay, for Josephine, we have lazy shadow, hard avoids hard work or going the extra mile, or a slacker, full of excuses, unproductive. She needs to go slow as she needs what matters the most is moving in the right direction step by step. Could be with safety and security, survival with the red sheets that's being indicated in this. We have perfection and shadow present here. I did mention about some Virgo-ish qualities amongst these two. Okay. And perfection is, Virgos tend to be perfectionists, okay, because of them being detail oriented and making sure everything is following through successfully like a well-oiled machine, okay. But we have displeased with anything that's not perfect, all or nothing, unrealistic high expectations. Meanwhile, at the bottom it says making mistakes is better than not doing anything at all, so let go of the idea of being a perfectionist, okay. Meanwhile, at the bottom we have defensive shadow, an overprotective mentality, cautious, easily triggered, quick to protect, or having a willingness to lay aside her defense tendencies so she can see the situations clearly. Meanwhile, at the top, we have lack of self-discipline. You can't achieve success if you can't control yourself or make yourself work hard. So she needs to have more discipline with self-control, and she can accomplish more only entertaining behaviors and activities that align with her values or goals. I hope these two are not together because that will lead to a very rocky relationship just based on the, the what the cards are bringing out for the two between the two. I really hope they are not in a relationship together. Come on now. Okay. What is the tea between the two of these individuals? I'm not even sure if I even shuffled the deck or not, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Since the headline was talking about rumors of them being together, let's nip this in the bud, okay? What's the tea between the two of them? A romance, love affair. What? Didn't I just say I hope they are not together? Obsessive lover, whether it's dangerous, toxic, unhealthy. Didn't I just say that? I just said that. I hope they are not together because no. No. Same ish different day. Screenshots, getting proof evidence. Someone may be moving along. Okay. Wow. Wow. What about some hidden truths about the two of them? Well, yep, let's go there. What could be some hidden truths between the two of them? A message. There's a love message. Organic growth. Boundaries. No boundaries. Well, who had the no boundaries? Who had the no boundaries? Who had the no boundaries one? I think it was Josephine. I think it was Josephine that had the no boundaries one. My gosh, no boundaries. There is no boundaries between the two of them. My goodness. Well, let's see what's falling through with that. There's some fast movement. They find comfort within each other. There's some comfort between the two of them. Let me see my breakout card. At the top, him. At the bottom, friendship. Okay. They find comfort in one another. Okay, but it seems like there's no boundaries. It seems like it goes a little bit further than what it's supposed to. I hope not, child. I hope not. All right, let's do some analysis. That's too much. What's going on at the root between the two of them? What's going on at the root? Just going to push these up. What's going on at the root? Growth. Sacral. Impartiality. Solar plexus. Well. Heart. Five of Swords. Oh, there's conflict. Mentally on that. And then the Death card at the bottom. Okay, so we have the growth card that is present here at the root chakra, but it's a heart chakra associated with it. So this could be regarding to Hero, since he had both a heart chakra quality card with the Midas touch, but also he has a red card being highlighted in his spread regarding to like what's hidden. All right, and then it's being present in the root chakra, but it could also float the same way in the well, no, this is solar plexus, my bad. No, scratch that. Okay, this could be regarding the Hero right here in this growth card. All right, so it seems like regarding to his money, stability, his structure, his sense of survival, there is some growth that is needed there in that department. It seems like there needs to be some growth within that department, especially on a heart center standpoint that deals with forgiveness, emotional healing, love in all aspects, right? So with the growth card, it implies a personal commitment and following one's heart. It's about honoring your growth and the growth of others. There's a sense of courage and abundance that and an ability to stand tall. It's time to uphold what your heart knows is true. Um, so he needs to be able to honor himself, okay, on the things that he has accomplished thus far, to allow him to bring a sense of stability and structure within his life. Let's see what else. Um, and this can apply too with Miss Josephine as well, since she had um a green card, but it's not in the root. So this is why I associate this with him, because there's some indications there. So the blessing out of this situation is there's a sense of balance, doing what is, as long as he continue to do what is right and fight with fairness, learns his lessons along the way. Of course, this is Libra in energy. What I did talk, yeah, this is definitely relating to him. Okay, as long as he continue to do what is right and not go against his morals and values within situations, especially regarding to his money, his home, and his sense of survival. You know, making sure all his basic needs are met. As long as he don't sell his soul, right? Doing what is right. Because there's a cause to, there's an effect to every cause in a situation. Then he'll be able to come out victoriously in that matter. Now, the challenge of this situation could be, what could be challenging in this situation? We have the Ace of Coins, of new beginnings, new money, new offers, or meeting someone new in this matter. Okay, that could be the blessing of this, because again, he does is it seems like he's trying to work towards a work-life balance. No, love, no, it's love and work balance, possibly because, you know, love cards was indicated in his spread, as well as money was also highlighted in this. So as long as his love life is not affecting his work, or his work is not affecting his love life, and there is a clear boundary established between the two, so he can be able to cut off one and tend to another, then yes, he can be able to do continue to bring on these offers and stuff, and being this divine emperor, or this divine masculine, this emperor energy that is well established and action oriented in all those matters. Okay, moving on with the sacral chakra energy, we have the impartiality card. So regarding to the relationship between the two of them, there is a sense of neutrality there. And so it okay, all right. There's a sense of neutrality there. They're able to hold space for others, while one may be trying to seek an advice, or they find each other as a confidant in one another, per se. So there is a need to take an impartial look at the situation. Action is indicated here in this matter, to listen and observe. So they need to allow things to unfold naturally regarding to the relationship between the two. If they plan on taking it to another step, it needs to happen organically, right? That's where that organic card come out. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. And all right, there we go. It needs to happen organically and not forcing, right? Not forceful. Because the sacral chakra, it holds the region of intimate relationships, whether it's with each other or just relationship on all aspects, but it holds the sector of relationship with parents, parenting, inner childhood, all that stuff. Okay, so the in this regard, it just seems like it needs to happen organically. If they have not already or thought about taking things to another level, it just needs to happen organically. Let's see what comes out for this. Because again, they both have the life path of 7. Okay, they're both the same age of each other. So I just found that very coincidental on that. Look, 6 of Cups. Their comfort connection. There we go. There we go. There we go. There's a sense of innocence. They again, they comfort one another. Comfort. 8 of Coins in reverse coming out as a possible challenge. The over and over things being repetitive, or there's all work and no play, or scatteredness, someone being bored, or a sense of laziness, complacentness within this matter. So this is regarding to money matters. So someone is bored regarding to money matters, and I'm leaning that more towards on Josephine's end, because she did have a card indicating laziness with that notion with her. And then at the bottom of the deck, we got 1 month or the next full moon. There's a sense of emotional awareness, or possibly the need for them to move on from the situation, however sees fit for them. Next, we have the solar plexus region. We have 2 cards that came out. We have the Princess of Cups and the Perfection card. I'm leaning this more towards of Josephine, because she does have the Perfectionist card that came out for her, for one thing. And then we have Princess of Cups. Well, of course, she has that princess. She's in that age range of the Princess of Cups, because that's the same as the Knight of Cups. So, yeah, let's go ahead and explore this. So, in the solar plexus region, it's all about how you assert yourself in situations. Okay. And it seems like with the Princess of Cups here being present, she's in a intuitive. There's some intuitiveness, especially when it comes to our heart. And look, boom, healer. She's a healer. She's a healer. And she will like for things to be in order. There's a perfectionist quality about her when it comes to asserting herself in a situation, or how she takes action in situations, right? She want to make sure all her ducks is in a row before she moves forward with some things, right? Let's go ahead and clarify this. Okay, it's being clarified with the 2 of Cups, with the love and exchange, mutual feelings. But there's a need for reevaluating her plans or gaining a new perspective about this situation. Let's see what else. Challenge could be connected to nature. Let's see. We have conservative, practical, hardworking. Okay, slow and steady, resurrection, defensive. Okay, all right. That's a challenge. Yeah, this is definitely relating to her. Look, the challenge can be her defensiveness. At the bottom, we have the Chariot card, having the strength of will, having the need to move forward, show some movement in the situation. More like there's more than one ways to skin a cat, right? Or look, a fast movement. Boom. Fast movement. Now, regarding to the perfectionist card here, it's talking about, let me give you a little insight on that. The perfectionist card, that is a root card, is talking about protection and an inner conflict between wanting to look good and having compassion for others. Remain kind and unattached to an outcome. Being right and letting others know that you are right may not support the understanding that you desire. Okay? So it's all about, are you being too hard on yourself and consequently on others? Or being looked for what's right and good in your world and you will see it. Where is she presently focusing at? Okay? Knowing what's right and telling others about it might not be the best way of being. Okay? So the key ideas for the perfectionist card could be about alienating others, feeling alienated, seeking perfection, or deep desire of love, or there's transformation ahead. Okay? So again, for Miss Josephine, yeah, there may be a mutual respect between the two of you, you and Hero, but there's a need for her to reevaluate her plans, gain a new perspective. More than one way to skin a cat, because it's the willingness of her getting the coin, right? Even though she may be hardworking and practical and could be a little defensiveness can play a factor into the challenge of how she goes about things. She needs to be able to have the power or have the strength to move forward in this situation in a nurturing and caring manner with this Cancerian moon-like energy. She needs to have the strength to move forward in a caring-like manner. Okay? But also establish boundaries at the same time. Knowing when to take care of your, knowing when, let's see, how should I put this? Knowing when to take care of yourself when others need you. Knowing when to say no when you need to take care of yourself. All right? That's how I think that's how that goes. Yeah. Knowing when to establish those boundaries and say no, so you can be able to recharge and rejuvenate yourself. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. I don't know. It just seems like he leans onto her for counsel to some degree. Like she's somebody to lean on whenever he's going through something, you know. Meanwhile, at the heart chakra region, we have the Five of Swords. So there is some there's some conflict on a mental standpoint regarding to the heart sector, which deals with forgiveness, emotional healing. So it seems like this card, this picture says enough, right? So with the guy, which I'm going to depict as Hero, he has two swords. He has a decision that he needs to make. while he's looking back at the woman. I'm assuming this is Josephine here that's present, but her back is eventually turned away because whatever decision that he's making, she's going to end up walking away in this scenario. Um, and then you have three swords that's left out. Well, the three of swords is dealing with heartbreak. So there's going to be some. There may be, if it has not happened already, as I'm recording this, a sense of heartbreak due to a decision that he has to make, or he has made, or has already made for her to walk on. Because it seems like in this situation between the both of them, it seems like she needs to walk away from the situation so he can be able to get himself together on an emotional standpoint, right? For it's a need for him to go within himself a little bit deeper so he can be able to find his sense of self. He may have had an apology letter going out to her because they did find comfort and friendship amongst each other because there was no boundaries. Okay? Dang, I didn't say that. Okay, so the Sun card want to come out with a sense of yeah, that's true. It's true. It's giving the indication it's true. Let's see what else. That was what else? We got the page of coins. There was no follow through, so they're learning from. That's the challenge. There was no follow through. Learning from the past mistakes. There was no common sins. There was lack of goals. Due to possibly some procrastination, and then the Nine of Wands. It was a test. It's a test of faith. It's a test of faith with the need to again establish boundaries because someone was holding the line. Nine of Wands. It was a test of faith. So the resilience. There we go. Resilience. It was testing both of them. It wasn't just one of them. It was testing both of them. There's a sense of resilience that comes out of this matter, and maybe on Josephine's end, since there's a woman depicted in this card, because she was able to move forward from the situation. Okay. And then, of course, like I said, you have the Death card at the bottom of the deck. So it was divine intervention in that manner. Okay, now let's go ahead and close out the message. What lesson is Hero learning from this situation? We have friendship. Thank you for being a friend. I understand a friend I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Well, I'll be on that one. What else? And I regret that I cannot change the past. What about Josephine? We have abundance. I'm a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this reality. And acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. And as far as how can they both grow from this situation? Self-discipline. Look at that. The heart with the red and the green with the heart. Self-discipline by, again, remembering who they are and knowing knowing themselves, and making sure their values is not tainted or standing in the way from their emotional healing, so they can be able to find love right? And then of course the 4 plus 1 equals 5. The sudden upheaval, changes. As changes go, as changes comes by, it's a need for self discipline to reground yourself so you can work towards the pathway to forgiveness and emotional healing. So you'll be open to loving another individual again. Okay, so that completes the reading for Hero and Josephine. Thank you to the viewer who has requested this video. Of course, the work has prevented the recording. Work and traveling has prevented me to do or has prolonged the reading to be to be late on this manner. As well as regrouping and recharging myself for this particular reading. But thank you to the viewer who did a request on these two. I hope this gives you a peace of mind of the energy surrounding them. Also, if you like to request another celebrity couple or just a celebrity themselves for a reading, you can either chime down in the comment section below, or you could just holler at me on my website in the contact page to request a video. I may just start doing that from now on. If you like the video, if you like a request video of a celebrity, just hit me up on my website at honeysoulchildbottega.com. And until next time, always remember to love thyself, know thyself, soothe thyself, so you can heal thyself. And I'll see you guys in the next one.